Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Princess with the Truth Is Hurt video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm watching people in their posts, so what I've decided to do is not look at some of y'all. Like, I have decided that it makes sense to just unfollow some of y'all. Some of y'all are some very, 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 very crazy people on Facebook. Pray you're not like that in real life. Anyway, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday and the reason why I got discouraged on yesterday. I like to be transparent. I like to let you know that I'm a human being. I like to let you know that I trust God. I have an issue with people. I really don't have a problem with God, so I had to refocus. I really don't have a problem with God at all. I have a problem. Hey, April. Good morning, beautiful. I have a problem with people. Let me tell you why. So, I'm okay with you telling me no because you've read something of mine that I'm asking you to represent. You got a little snippet or something. But I was so confused yesterday when I received, I sent out some letters, just so y'all know. I'm just trying to tell y'all, because I need to speak a word to somebody this morning, even when I don't feel like it, because it's not about me. But I pray this helps somebody on today. Hey, D'Amico. So, when you are trying to get an agent, you have to send letters out. You have to send your query letter out to people. Now, again, I get it when you read it, read a snippet of my story and you feel like it's not something that you can do nothing, do anything with. But on yesterday, I received a letter from somebody who didn't even let me send them anything other than the query letter. Hey, Kamika. And so they sent the letter, and in the letter, they said, we're sorry, but at this time, what you are working on or what you have done is not something that we can use. And that sucker blew my mind. Because I was like, you don't even know what I have. I gave you a synopsis. I gave you the storyline. So then I thought, let me go back and look and see what I put in this letter. See, sometimes when people rejecting you, you want to go back and see what you said, what you did, because you do not know. And I understand that. I get that. So I went back to read. And this particular company, how they end up saying it, it confused me, I'm telling you. How they end up saying it threw me way off. Because what they were saying in the letter was pretty much, I needed somebody else that's doing what I'm doing to vouch for me. It wasn't really, hey, Pastor, it wasn't really what I wrote. It was the fact that I didn't have anybody to vouch for me. Wait a minute. Now, see, I got an attitude about it. See, yesterday when I posted that I needed to anoint myself, I needed to anoint myself because let me tell you something about man. Man, you know what? How am I supposed to ask somebody who is doing the same thing that I'm doing? Who feel like I might be competition? Who feel like I might be getting ready to take a check from them since y'all don't support a lot of us black authors anyway? Truth is hurt. So how am I supposed to go ask somebody to reach out to pass to me who may lose their contract? Are y'all serious? Y'all, I'm sorry about that. It's trying to cut me off. See, the devil don't want me to tell y'all some of this, how some of this stuff work. My point. So, my live was trying to go out. Y'all hang tight. I got something to tell you right quick. Anyway. So, they sent the letter talking about, they apologized, but at this time, blah, 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 whatever. So, I was like, okay. But when I kept reading, and like I said, the first part of it seemed like an automated, portion of the letter. But the second half of the letter was saying, and I'm going to make this short. Y'all know I'm finna get to the point. The second part of the letter was saying that if you had pretty much had somebody to vouch for you, if you had somebody to speak on your behalf. Now, in my query letter, I told them who I work with, who have already established, blah, 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 because you have to tell them a little bit about what you've already done in the career. But what disturbed my spirit was you're asking me to ask somebody else to speak on my behalf for work that you have not seen. So I can give, as long as I got somebody to speak for me, then I can give you crap pretty much, and then you'll look at it. You'll look at whatever it is I throw together. But if I work real hard on my own and try to put myself in a position where I get somebody like you to represent me, I wasn't mad at the people because I don't want you to represent me no way if that's how you do business. I wasn't mad at that. I don't want anybody to represent me that is not going to look at my work and tell me how I can make it better so that I can become what, get in a place where God will have me to be. That's why a lot of people say, well, you don't want to go that route. You want to go self-publishing route. No, I don't. I don't want to do that for all my books. I just want to do it for some of them. And so people will tell you that you can't go after your dreams. People will start telling you what was impossible for them. But I truly believe and trust God that God is going to do something on my behalf. And the reason why I truly trust and believe is because my prayers are tied into the prayers of my great-grandmother. My prayers are tied into the ones from my mama. My prayers are tied. So all I'm trying to do right now is just be obedient to what God called me to do. It make me want to cry right now because when you are on, I'm telling you, when you are working hard, when you are pushing, the enemy wants you to think that God has forgotten about you, but he has not forgotten about you. And he wants you to think that if you attach to certain people, and that's why I get mad at him. If you attach to certain people, then you'll get a break. If you keep connected, if you keep being mistreated, if you keep letting people rob you, if you keep letting people do this and do that, then you'll make it. The devil is a liar. I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus, because that is not how our lives are set up. The Bible tells us that we seek God first. Not if we run after man, not if we chase after man, chase after what these people have to offer us, or sell ourselves short, sleeping with folks and hanging out with people just so we can get our dreams to come true. The devil is a liar. You don't even know what you're rejecting. You don't even know what you're saying no to. See, that's how you know when it's the enemy, and that's why yesterday I had to anoint myself. I had to talk to myself. I had to speak a word over myself, because, see, the enemy wants us to think, you keep working, ain't nobody doing this, and ain't nobody doing that. And then let me tell you, my sponsor said, you got a lot of people that come in and like your videos, but you don't have enough. I said, sir, I changed my mind about you helping me to grow my brand, because now it's about growing the kingdom. And if I only speak to 10 people, and I make 10 people get up and start moving under anointing that God has given them, I'm doing good. I'm telling you, it make you want to cry, because, see, the enemy want to trick you and make you think because you ain't doing stuff like this, if you ain't doing stuff like that, if you don't try to conform to this, then somebody come on the Facebook, y'all some hurting feelings, folks. Y'all love to hurt folks' feelings and say whatever you think come to your mind. And so you get on here talking about, everybody got videos now. Well, everybody got something. Everybody trying to inspire. Well, guess what? If we ain't trying to inspire you, if we ain't trying to push you, you're going to need it one day. Trust me, sister who posts this stuff, brother who posts this stuff, always talking about, well, I'd rather see somebody inspiring somebody in my timeline. I'd rather see somebody pushing somebody. I'd rather see somebody praying and quoting scripture. I'd rather see somebody trying to make it. I'd rather see somebody just keep asking for prayer every time I see them than for somebody to go to hell. Truth is hurt. I told the man, I changed my mind because it's too much work. Princess, you got to do this. And Princess, you got to do that. And Princess, you got to do that. I said, that's when I asked y'all the other day, am I helping anybody? It's because I've decided that as long as I'm doing what Jesus wants me to do, as long as I'm doing what my Father has assigned me to do, what God has given me to do, I'm going to have to push. I'm going to have to push. These letters I sent them out way before. I sent them out way before I started tapping in to another area that God would have me to understand. And so that made me tired. I'm telling you, as I begin to read that rejection letter, the rest of the rejection letters, some of them let me send in 1 chapter, some of them let me send in 3, some of them told me 10 pages. I just followed the rules that they had. And when they came back, it was very short and sweet that they could not assist me. They couldn't be my agent. I took it. I get it. Because at least, even if you didn't read it, I sent it. And so whatever. But this particular letter on yesterday disturbed my spirit soul. I'm telling you, I had to anoint myself. It disturbed my spirit soul. Because in the letter, I'm telling you, it said that if I wanted them to further look into my stuff, I had to get somebody to vouch for me. Then I thought about it. I don't want to have to go chase after somebody. I don't want to have to sell myself to somebody. I don't want to have to worry about if the somebody is legit. I don't want to have to worry about if I'm going to get paid. I don't have to worry about if this going to work and if you really telling me the truth about something not good or something is not, what it needs to be. I don't want to have to worry about that. I just want to do what God called me to do. I just want to produce every book that God called me to produce. I just want to do what he called me to do. And I hope that somebody will be stirred up in their spirit to just do what you've been called to do. Stop worrying about how many people doing it. Stop worrying about what these jokers on Facebook doing. I'm looking at the lady who was saying something on yesterday. I'm saying to myself, girl, be quiet. Hush your mouth. Be quiet. How come you discouraging people from going live? How come you discouraging people from saying something kind to somebody? We live in a world where the devil is working and he's using so many people. So many people to destroy us. Just because I'm going live, and then Kamika go live, and then Pastor Culture go live, and Pastor Rosette go live, and somebody else go live, and somebody else go live. It don't matter. We ain't gonna reach everybody. So some of us gonna reach some other people that somebody didn't reach. So why you worried about what we doing over here? Why you worried about it? Write your books. Sing your songs. Keep up with your stuff. Y'all get on my nerve. I'm just telling you to get on all my nerves. Just because you worry about what somebody else doing, talking about somebody release something, go sit down. Go sit down somewhere. Do something different. Why don't you inspire instead of letting your mouth be used, letting your platform be used to hurt people, to say something that's going to discourage somebody? Why are you doing that? So the whole point about this is people will reject you. People will cut you off. Don't even know what you're trying to do. Don't even know what God called you to do. People will say no to you. People will tell you that won't work. People will come up there and tell you, listen to people, you'll be stupid. You'll be just dumb. Because you'll be trying like a chicken with your head cut off, running all over the place trying to please people. Stop worrying about people. Stop worrying about people. I'm getting tired of people. Because what I've learned about people is they will hurt your feelings. They will say some stupid stuff. They don't even know. So I said, because, listen to what I'm saying. I'm speaking to somebody now, and I hope this tear something up in your spirit. Tear up something. I'm serious. Tear up something that's making you stop. And then I'm going to work. The Lord said that he was going to touch your work. He was going to put his hand on your stuff. He was going to be the one to elevate you. He was going to be the one. He's going to do it so that his name, so that he could get the glory. So stop. Listen, yesterday I had to anoint myself. I didn't tell y'all I stayed depressed because I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I believe God. I trust God. I did not tell y'all I stayed depressed. I said I anointed my head. And so I thank y'all for all the encouraging words. I thank God. I'm serious. I thank God for all the encouraging words because we do need one another. But y'all keep on doing what you doing. Stop listening to other people. That letter yesterday had me where I wanted to stop writing. I'm serious. That letter yesterday had me where I got so doggone confused. Because I'm saying to myself, what are you talking about? How is that? It doesn't even make sense what you done took the time to put on this paper. And then it was a big time person. And then they represent some big time people. But I was like, God, what you have for me is for me. And I can't be chasing after people who don't want to support me, who don't believe in me, and don't even know me. enough. They ain't trying to get to know what I'm producing or what I'm trying to do. And it's a lot of us out here trying to do stuff. So I just pray that y'all will continue to go on in the Lord and that you will trust him at his word. Everybody not going to be millionaires, but some of us going to be rich in heaven. Some of us are going to be rich in heaven, because if we focus on kingdom building and not building up just something for ourselves, then we're going to be all that God called us to be, and we're going to gain the reward like no man could ever reward us.